starters.
For sure. You mentioned that GOAT follows an underdog. At what point in your career did you not feel like the underdog?
17 years in, I still feel that way. Maybe the first time I acknowledged it was after the second MVP, but the spirit of what goes into my game, and I think why I've been able to extend, this longevity is because I still have that underdog in my DNA.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. The starters for Utah. Kobe White out there with Keontae George. Then it's Bailey. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Jacobson in at the center position, locking down the middle. And for the Warriors, Butler and Draymond are the 3 and the 4. Then it's Trace Jackson-Davis. Then it's Moses Moody. And it's P in at the 1 spot. Here we go. It's game 1 of the NBA Cup. This game will count both towards group play and the regular season standings.
Yeah, to win this thing, you probably have to win this first game. Advancing with a loss is possible, but then you have to win your final 3 in the Cup group stage. So this opener is huge.
George, good.
Just a gutsy play by George inside, finding the close range look.
Here's P. Oh, George with a steal. And the Jazz pushing it up now. White for 3. Drops in the 3.
Hey, I like the recognition there. They got what they wanted.
Here's P. George defending. The 3 ball. The rebound by Markkanen. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He told me when he was watching film of their opponent, what stood out was Lauri Markkanen's efficiency. Coach said Markkanen doesn't need high usage to be effective. He gets a lot of his points off of movement, and he brings versatility to this offense. Brian, back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. The Jazz have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Well, Lauri Markkanen comes from a family full of athletes, Grant.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. Lauri's mom and dad were both pro basketball players, and so was one of his brothers. And his other brother is a professional soccer player. So it definitely runs in the family.
Markkanen, the pass to White. Rebounded by Butler.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
The all-around game of Butler. He's all about sharing the rock and getting his guys involved.
And the layup is good off the glass. George has got 6 points. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. To the middle. Here's Butler. Utah with the rebound. Last time they met in Salt Lake City.
In this league, you have to stay active at both ends of the floor. I thought their lackluster defense was the difference in the game.
Yeah, poor communication at the defensive end. Many of the rotations were late.
And so it's Golden State with it. The Jazz making their last shot. And he gets it to go.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Outside White. Nice D from Moody. The Warriors trailing. Here's P. George defending. Another three for Golden State.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And they come right back with their own three-pointer. 11 points in the game.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Timeout called, the Warriors. When we talk about Keontae George, what stands out to you the most, Dan?
Good question, B.A. I don't know that
Utah shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
Isaiah Collier at the line for one.
And the Jazz haven't been past the second round since 2007. Now trying to build a contender.
Well, B.A., they know in the West that's a tall order. They got to be patient and build this thing from the ground up.
So the Jazz 5 right now. Filipowski out there with Bailey. Then it's Williams. Then there's Collier. And it's Jacobson in at the 5. Here's Williams. From down in the low post, it goes. Williams has got his first 2 points.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
And he gets it to go.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Knocks it loose. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
You look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
For 3, Collier. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Collier. And a look now at the Utah Jazz's upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll go up against the Magic in Orlando. And then on Monday, they're off to Brooklyn to face off with the Nets.
The upside of road trips, like the one they have scheduled, is you really get a chance to come together as a team. It's a great way to get closer with your squad and build trust among your teammates.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, P in their last time out against Memphis was simply terrific. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he was red hot from beyond the arc, raining down a ton of threes. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Thanks, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did. Tossing a pass to the interior, that's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
Pass to Jacobson to the left side wing. For 3, Collier knocks down the long J.
Well, hey, you give him some daylight, he can knock it down.
Here's P. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. Fires the 3. That's good. And it's McCollum with the assist. And that's now 22 points for P.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
2 minutes
Pass to Williams.
2 minutes.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
And one thing about this game, Graham, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, BA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players. So if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Filipowski. White comes in for Bailey. And Jerome subbed in for Collier.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter. And it's getting them to the free throw line. Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Outside, Williams. Good on the shot. Williams has got his second bucket on the night.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
White on the wing. And that one is hammered home.
Explosive move by White. Going right up to the rim.
Pass to P. Softly drops in the floater. P's got 28 points for the game.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
White, the pass to Jacobson. Releases. Rebounded by Green. The Warriors lead by 8. Here's P. From deep three-point land. He drops it from range. P's got 31.
He just has a great feel from the perimeter tonight. 3 triples in the first quarter, and he keeps them coming.
Markkanen outside. It's Markkanen in the paint.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
Gillespie passes to P. And the Warriors with another 3.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Pass to Williams. The open shot, White. Solid as a rock from 20 feet out. White's got 7 points.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors ending the quarter up 10. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Here's Butler. Butler and Draymond are the 3 and the 4. Then it's Trace Jackson-Davis. Then it's Moody. And it's P in at the point. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Grant, when it comes to pure shot-making ability, scouts love Ace Bailey's natural tools.
Yeah, when he's taking good shots, he can carry the offense. Needs to get a little stronger and clean up a few things, but his upside as a scorer is tremendous.
And he drops a first. And that's good as he hits both shots. The Warriors lead by 8. Here's P. And yep, it's good. P's got 36 points. Utah's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. George passes to White. And he drives in, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Well, at first, White shows the burst, then the control off the glass.
Here's P. And he gets the bucket. He's got 38 points.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Pete. Hits the trifecta. He's got 7 now in this quarter.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Yeah, that's the kind of aggressive defense you always want to see on the interior.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
George for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Draymond Green is getting serious in the weight room. He said, one thing I learned is you have to lift weights. I was always naturally strong, so I was like, what do I need to lift for? These guys can't move me right now. Your body needs to be able to withstand the pounding of a long season. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And now the first time out called here for Utah.
There's no way Coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
Yeah, you have to take a timeout in a situation like this. Stop the bleeding a bit and regroup.
So it's both teams making...
Substitution on the court.
As players get bigger and faster, you think the league will have to widen the court at some point?
Well, B.A., I just don't think that's realistic, to be quite honest. And I think the reason is the league's all about money, right? I mean, it's a business. We've got to make money. And the arenas were all laid out. If you start making the court wider, you're going to take away rows of seats. Those are high-priced seats, B.A. We're not taking those away. I don't think widening the court is really realistic.
So the Jazz 5 right now. Williams is out there with Bailey. Then there's Keontae George. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Collier in a 2-guard.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Graham's checked in for Utah. Jerome comes in for George. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Down low. Here's Jerome. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
From the wing. Hits yet again. Wow. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
To the inside. And he banks in the layup. Jerome's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Pass to Graham. Here's Collier. McCollum defends. Here's Collier. Unable to get that one. McCollum with some nice D.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Warriors.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And they have to feel pretty good about themselves, taking the first 2 games of the season between these teams.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for P.
Yeah, and I love his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
Pass to Bailey. Lets a three fly. Another three for Utah.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
And he gets it to go.
This is what winning is all about, playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Jerome.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's P. He's covered by Jerome. P, no good.
Warriors foul. P. First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Utah with the ball. And here's Jerome. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.